Good morning, students. Today we are going to learn a new topic in the chapter called Fiber to Fabric. The chapter name is Fiber to Fabric. In this chapter, we are going to learn about sources and preparation of wool and silk. So, in these previous classes, we learned about wool, how it is, from which animals we can get this wool, and types of that wool, and we discussed all these things. In today's class we are going to discuss about process of converting fiber to wool. This is today's topic. Fiber means it is a thread like material which is obtained naturally or synthetically, with which we can prepare a fabric, which means cloth. In order to convert this fiber to wool, it involves in two stages. Stage 1 is rearing and breeding of sheep. Stage 2, processing of fiber to wool. In stage 1, rearing and breeding of sheep. Rearing means taking care of. The sheep was very carefully taken care of to get good yield of wool. And breeding, we need a particular sheep which has more amount of soft skin. That is very important for wool. Soft skin is very important for wool. So we observe in our country the grazing of sheep near to the mountains or open areas. Generally sheep are herbivorous. They prefer leaves and grass, and we can rear them at home with a mixture of pulses, corn, jowar, oil cake. Pulses, we can see in the image clearly. Pulses, there are different types of pulses. Jowar is one type of food material. Corn, sweet corn or ordinary corn we can use. Oil cake. These oil cakes are obtained after extracting of oil from the oil seeds, like a palm oil seeds or groundnut. So after removing the oil from that particular seeds, we get a cake like material, which we can see in this image. So this food material is given to sheep for good health. And there is a tabular form with the name of the breed, place where it is found, and the quality of sheep, which means quality of wool. We can see in this list very clearly that name of the breed is Lohi, quality of wool is good quality of wool. State like Rajasthan and Punjab. If you observe the state places where we find this sheep, generally these are eastern and western parts of the country. North India also we can see Rampur, Bushehr, brown fleece. Fleece means hair, which we find in UP and Himachal Pradesh. Naili is one type of breed. These are the type of breed, name of the breeds of the sheep. Carpet wool. For carpets we use wool. That type of sheep can be found in Rajasthan, Haryana and Punjab. Bakharwal is one of the breed which we use for woolen shawls. Shawls means like this, we can see the images here. Shawls. It is a material used to cover the neck. These woolen shawls obtained from Bakharwal breed, which found in Jammu and Kashmir. Marwari is one type of breed which gives coarse wool. Coarse means rough wool. It is generally found in Gujarat. Patanwadi is one type of breed which gives Hosiery type of wool, which we find in Gujarat state. Hosiery means like socks. We can see the images clearly. Hosiery means socks like material which covers it, lower part of that lower part of the leg. So these are the tabular form of the breed, quality of the wool, and the state where we find this type of sheep. This is stage 1. Stage 1 to rearing and breeding of sheep. Just you are growing them with a good food material. That is stage 1. In stage 2, we can see how to extract that from the sheep, how to process that. That is called processing of fiber to wool. This processing involves different steps. Total 6 steps are there. In this, we can see very clearly. Generally, we use wool for knitting of sweaters, shawls. So many purposes we can use this. So this wool can be extracted from this sheep in different steps. Step 1, that is the fleece of sheep. Fleece means hair. The hair of sheep along with the thin layer of skin is removed from its body. Generally we shave our beard, right? So while shaving, skin won't be affected. Generally when we shave, skin won't be affected much if we shave our skin properly. Similarly, we are shaving that hair of the sheep. This process of removing the hair is said to be shearing. The fleece of sheep along with a thin layer of skin is removed from its body, just like shaving only. The process of removing hair from thin layer of the skin is said to be shearing. So learn this definition properly. Shearing means the process of removing the hair from the thin layer of skin. Don't try to write as it is from this material. Try to write the definition in your own words. Machines. So for removing this hair, we use machineries also. Like for shaving, how we use that different machines. Such machines are available to remove hair from the sheep. So hair is removed during summer season, because this makes sheep to survive, because generally the sheep uses that hair to make the body hot. If you remove the hair during summer season, already hot, so it is safe for that sheep. The hair provides a woolen fiber. This wool, which is the hair which is removed from the body, it is a main fiber, woolen fiber. This woolen fiber is processed to obtain woolen yarn. So you can see yarn here. Yarn means like thread-like material which is wounded like that. So yarn means spun thread used for knitting, weaving and sewing. So let's see what is that knitting, weaving and sewing means. Sewing means stitching. We can tell stitching, kottadam in Telugu. Weaving and knitting is similar. That is like alladam in Telugu. Alladam, allika we can say. Then what is the major difference between weaving and knitting means? Knitting means when we use one set of yarn, that is called knitting. Step 1 is removing the hair. Step 2 is the removed hair is washed with the help to remove grease, dirt and dust. This process of removing or washing is said to be scouring. This scouring can be done with the help of water in a beaker, or we can use machines for cleaning that. Step 3 is said to be sorting. Sorting means separating. This hair skin is sent to factories. Based on the sizes and width of that particular hair, it is separated. Step 4 is we find a small fluffy fibers called burrs. These burrs are separated, used for in sweaters. And these burrs are again scoured. Scoured means washing, and they are dried. I am repeating first 4 steps again. Step 1 is removing the hair. Step 2 is scouring, washing. Step 3 is sorting, means separating. Step 4 is finding out burrs. Step 5. Now we discuss about step 5. Generally, the fiber which we obtain naturally contains white, black, or brown color. We apply dyes to get the colors. This process is done in step 5. Step 6. This fiber are straightened, combined, and rolled into yarn. This yarn can be used for making sweaters and other cloth things. This total process you can see in following videos very clearly. So go through the videos, try to understand all the steps, write in one words. This is total processing of fiber to wool, and we should know about this main point, that is, in wool industry generally we use chemicals to clean it, to apply dyes. During that process, even a bacteria also will come out of the skin. The main bacteria coming out of the skin is anthrax, which is a blood related, very fatal disease it is. So this disease is called Sortes disease. This is a risk for workers who are working in wool industry. So they are said to be occupational hazards. They are very dangerous. And solve these worksheets and send to my number. Thank you, friends.